On May 23, 2024, police were called to a Lauderdale Lakes condo building. There, they discovered the body of 79-year-old Ukrainian immigrant Yevhenia Koval. The beloved grandmother had been beaten to death. Investigators spoke with Yevhenia's son Vladimir, who informed them that he'd been visiting a friend that evening and had left his 14-year-old daughter Sofia with her grandmother. When he returned, he discovered his mother unconscious with abrasions on her neck and bruising on her face, arms and legs. Police questioned Vladimir further at the station.
I think I was given the wrong spelling to you first. I just want to make sure. So it's Volodymyr.
M-Y-R. M-Y-R. M.
Or so it's a Y.
G-Y-M.
Y-R.
Y.
Alright, so it's two Y's. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Well, I want to get a recording real quick from you regarding everything that's gone on, kind of where you went also and stuff like that. What I'm going to do is read my case number off. I'll swear you in, and then have you tell me the whole truth. Like, we'll go through that kind of stuff, alright? This will be a sworn recorded statement taken by Detective Kevin Nish, CCM 14124, the Broward County Sheriff's Office, on today's date of May 23rd, 2024, at 3:43 a.m. This statement is regards to case number 04-2405-002048, which occurred on today's date at 4191 Northwest 41st Street, apartment 116. Sir, will you please state your full legal name and date of birth for me?
Volodymyr Koval.
Can you spell your first and last name for me?
Yes. V-O-L-O-D-Y-M-Y-R. First name.
Okay.
Second, last name is K-O-V as a Victor A-L. Koval.
Alright, sir. Do you understand I'm a detective investigating this case?
Yes.
Also, like to advise you, I'm a sworn law enforcement officer in the Florida State of Florida. Everything you tell me must be truthful. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Alright, put your hand down, sir. Do you understand what perjury is?
No.
So perjury is lying while you're under oath. So I just swore you in, so if I find out you're lying to me, you can be charged as a crime here with that, okay? Alright. Obviously we talked off record already once, but I want to go on record with everything so we have it all in here. Briefly tell me, you came over, when did you come to America?
1996.
Oh, so you were over in 1996?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you bring your daughter over here then?
September 15, 2023.
Alright. So, were you kind of going back and forth, or how did... So you were living over, you went over there and you brought her back?
I was there living.
Okay.
In Florida for 7 years.
Okay.
And I was traveling back and forth to see my family.
Alright. And then, did you bring your grandmother over here? Or your mother, her grandmother, did you bring her over at the same time?
No, she came in 2016.
So your mother had been here before?
She's been with me all these years till now.
And how do you pronounce her name exactly?
Yevgeny.
I was told it's YXVH.
No, that. I can write to you if you want.
Yeah, do that please.
And Y. Yeah.
So YEVHENI. Okay.
Koval.
Alright. Alright. So YEVHENIIA. That makes a lot more sense than what I was given. Okay, thank you for that. So she comes over here 2016, and then you bring your daughter over in September of 2023. I mean 2020, yeah, 2023. So kind of just, did your grandmother fall and break her hip, or what happened with that? How did that happen?
She fell.
She fell. All right. And when was that?
First time she fell on January. I would say.
You don't. So it was the end of January?
End of January.
Okay.
Correct. She just came from Ukraine.
Okay.
And 4 days after she broke.
So she was traveling back and forth to Ukraine?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was traveling to Ukraine for her dental.
Okay.
And I go to pick her up in January.
Alright.
So basically I traveled to Poland,
Okay.
pick my daughter and drop my mother
Okay.
for going to Ukraine, check on property and so on. So I took my daughter, she went to Ukraine for 4 months.
Okay.
At
January.
I brought her in, and once I brought her.
Was that at this apartment now, or were you staying somewhere else?
It
Okay.
happened in an apartment from bed.
Alright.
When I have an argument with her.
You have an argument with Sophia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, this is
The most recent one. Okay.
It recently, before that, and she basically holding for the office chair role, and she fall on her hip.
Oh, it was like one of these chairs rolled out from her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she lost the balance. She fall on her hip, and she had a crack. No, it was April.
April. Alright.
Some beginning of it. Same hospital.
And then so she just came home then from there on what day?
She came home. I picked her up on this last Sunday.
Now, since Sunday, has there been any problems between your daughter and her at all?
Not really.
Okay.
We have. I don't remember what the date was. Okay, today is already 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay, on 11th. No, we don't have a problem. I brought her in,
Right.
and we have no problem.
But there was a problem before. You said there was one instance where your daughter raised a hand to her,
Yeah,
supposedly?
that was back in a. Actually, it was. Let me say, it was. Okay, I brought her in. It was probably like a January.
Okay.
January.
But your daughter never hit her, right, at all?
No, she never complained. Mom never complained, but she noticed that, you know what, she raised her hand on me to hit me,
Okay.
but she didn't.
Would she, like, talk back to her at all, or?
Nothing.
Okay.
I didn't notice because grandma, she's silent, she's very peaceful.
Okay.
She never argued. She never have anything to say.
Alright. And then now today, we talked off record about the pool. I guess your daughter was being a little aggressive at the pool, you were saying, or kind of acting different?
Something like that different. I don't know. It was reason because she doesn't sleep, or she was.
So let's walk through that on the record, actually. We'll go on that, actually. So, I guess, so basically, today is now Thursday. So Tuesday into Wednesday, you had told me your daughter didn't sleep at all, right? Is that what happened?
She sleep, but we went to sleep like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 a.m. And then you woke up around like 8 a.m., you said?
Yeah, 8 a.m. Making decision, bring her to school or not.
So now, why was she like hyper? Or?
She was crying for mama. She was speaking about war. I don't know. She was complaining that that nobody listened to her, and I mean all this kind of nonsense, I would say.
Has she ever spoken like this before, really, at all?
She was spoken like that actually in September, sometime September was good. October, I mean that thing is happening, but not in that extreme.
Right. Now, obviously, we were down by the car earlier, and you saw the way she was acting down there. Was she acting similar, or is this a lot worse than she was acting?
Just now?
Yeah.
No, she was a lot worse.
Now she's a lot worse than she was?
No, now it's, I mean, she's speaking nonsense, but I saw her much, let's say last night, speaking about the night before, she was super aggressive.
Okay, so even more, because she's fairly aggressive now, so she was even more aggressive then?
More aggressive.
Okay.
So if I gave her melatonin, and she have, instead of 1, I told her 1, she got a 5. And then...
She took 5 herself?
5, yeah. I didn't see it, she told me that she got a 5.
Now, during the day then, how was she, during the day after she slept?
During the day, she wake up. We have a conversation once with my fiancée in Ukraine, her mother.
Yeah.
We have a long conversation till probably noon. So she was always arguing, and then I decided, we put her in her bedroom, just separate her so we have a conversation with her mother, speaking about her behavior and what to do.
So she was still kind of aggressive even during the day after sleeping?
She was aggressive, not in that extent, but she wasn't eating. And we went, I tried to defuse the situation. I took her grandma to the pool and asking her, can you go with grandma? Because she, not once, she was taking grandma to the pool instead of me. So then I later on joined them, but she refused it. So I drive on a stroller, a wheelchair. I drive mother to the pool, and everything was fine. We play with it, but she was kind of like silent, just hitting the ball hard, being acting, running, jumping in the water, diving, kind of like not as typical, relaxing. She was up.
Kind of amped a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because she didn't drink or didn't eat, or what would trigger her, but it was manageable. I can talk to her.
Right.
I can tell her what to do, and she was listening. So I didn't bother her. So we step aside with grandma. We have a prayer. It's typical our exercise. And I said, "We're going home. Are you coming?" She said, "Give me another half an hour." So we left.
So you left her by herself for about a half hour?
Yeah, I left her by herself, playing with kids. There was kids, and she wanted to stay, I see. So I thought, fine. There was adults around,
right.
So I went home. I prepared the dinner. I made the laundry, and then by clock it was already 4 o'clock.
You had talked about that she was pulling the like a swim thing away from your grandmother. You said earlier that she was.
Yeah, that was today.
Okay.
That was today.
So was she doing it like out of anger, or why was she, or do you even know why she was doing it?
For some reason she get out and force her out of the pool.
Force your grandmother out of the pool?
Or forcing her out of the pool because kind of afraid her sunburn.
Okay.
Saying, hey, get out, get that lotion or something. And she pulling her, so I make a noticeable correction. I say, listen, leave her alone, go play with the ball or do anything else. Grandma said.
So now does she eat dinner at night then, or around 4? You said you made food or whatever. Did she eat
food?
I made
food. No, she was in the pool. I fed grandma and went to pick her up and offer her food.
And did she eat
And I left food on the table, expecting that she will finish it. So there was food for grandma. She ate it, and another I left.
Did your daughter eat the food at all or no?
I didn't notice if she ate or not, but it looked like what I noticed, like the side of my eyes, it was there still.
So when you left, so you said then you leave around 7 to 8 p.m.?
7, yeah. 7, 6, I would say.
Oh, between 6 and 7, you think?
6 to 7.
6 to 7, all right. So when you leave, is there where's your daughter at when you leave?
She was in bed.
In bed, all right.
And I told her, listen, I got to go. Take care of that, your room.
Right.
Because she never make her bed, she never does her clothes. Basically, I noticed it's not first time, it was night before. That she just pull all clothes from the closet, put on a bedroom. And I said, listen, what the heck, you have to follow the rules. So she refused. So, and that how it started, argument. Because she didn't want to. I said, listen, I give you 10 minutes, I give you half an hour, and always the same. She will never do it. So I came, and I not forced, I took it all, because it's already midnight.
Right.
So I took the clothes, put on a commode, and forced her to the bed.
So that was the night before?
No. That night before.
Right.
On 22nd, on yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? So basically it's how she got overexcited, and then she had an argument with me, why you forcing me? I don't want her to sleep with me, but I know if I don't sleep, she will not sleep. She will do. So I laid her down. I said she will not sleep. So we went. Mother call all night. So she was worried. We went to the living room and speaking with mother. She was walking around, here and there. She hot, she cold, she want to drink. Then mother said, listen, you got to take melatonin, get magnesium and B6, kind of said to help her.
Right.
So I don't know. I didn't see she took it, but she came to me and she dropped on me another tablet melatonin. Okay, it's for you. I said I don't need it. I'm fine. I'm ready to go sleep. So she took it and like swallowed. Says here, how many? I got already 5. And she went back.
That was 11. Yeah. So when you go to leave, then now another argument kind of started. When you go to leave around 6, so there was another argument over the clothing again.
There again, it was the same argument.
And you took her phone from her then, or what happens? Or
yeah, I hide the phone because I know if I leave the phone, she's gonna play. She will do nothing.
No, you said, was the phone still hidden when you came home, or was the phone out?
It was out. I mean, it was hidden.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was hidden.
All right. Where's the phone at now?
On the table.
So you took it out and put it there, or what happened?
Look, when I was leaving,
right,
I had the phone in my bedroom
right,
shelf.
Right.
So expecting that she will not find it.
Right.
And when I came, I see room already.
Right.
Laying down. I want to know if she found the phone. Did she use the phone? Did she call anybody?
Okay.
So I went to the bedroom, checked it on the phone. The phone was there, but I pulled it and I came to the bedroom trying to do right and put the phone on the table.
All right. So let's get, I guess now. So you leave around 6 or 7. Where exactly do you go?
Okay. I go to my friend.
Where does he live?
He doesn't live. He came here for business.
No. Where do you go to meet him at?
Oh, it's Oakland Park.
Do you know the address or?
I don't know. Actually, I have an address in my. Yeah. I came. I pick him up, and we do some delivery. This is Motel.
4071 Northeast 21st Avenue. So you pick him up from there. What time around there do you pick him up, do you think?
I would say like around 7, because we have he prepared some ribs. So we have dinner together. And then I asked him if he wanted to go with me. We went to Porlado. So one stop I have in by Gallery Mall.
All right, Gallery Mall.
And another stop it's called what is it called? Approximately. I will give you approximate.
Yeah.
This is on 6. What is it called? This is like a apartment building.
Apartment on Sistrunk?
Huh?
On 6th Street?
On Sistrunk. Yeah, Sistrunk, and for that Federal.
Federal. Okay.
On Sistrunk. Yeah.
So you're dropping off package. What do you drop? Or
I got Easter pie left over from the church.
Okay.
So they asked me to distribute. So I found the people
who use
might take it. So
and then you go back. Do you drop him back off at his apartment?
I drop him back in apartment.
And then you drive home.
And I drive home. Yeah.
Okay. And so when you come home, is your daughter in the living room when you come home, or where?
No, she was in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Our bedroom. Screaming. And I've yeah.
Like yelling, or what was?
Something blubbering, some like a little crying, kind of like, but not like not really yelling.
Okay. So not loud, just kind of
no
making.
Just making noise, make you cry. And I see grandma I couldn't recognize, so I asked Sophia, come here, what happened?
You said she was laying same way we found her?
Same as you found it.
She was laying face up on the ground?
I think, all bruised.
Okay. And before that, she had no bruises on her at all?
She wasn't bruised at all.
And so so your daughter says that she had a sorry. I'm trying to make you go through this again. But your daughter said that your mom attacked her or hit her or something like that, or?
I said, what happened? Why you did it? What you did to grandma? She encouraged me. I defend myself. Sophia doesn't look, it's defensive.
What?
She handicapped, she's laying down. How it could be bruised? How you defend her?
And I looked at your daughter. Did you see any marks on your daughter at all?
I didn't see it at all.
Okay. Did she say, like, point to any place that she was scratched at all, or did
No, she didn't show me anything. She said she was scratched, but no, I think she just pay back. I think it's more aggravation over me, and that I have no ability to bring her mom, because it's a typical topic. I need a mom, I want a mom. I said, Sophia, you understand? It's not me to decide.
Right.
We have to have a talk. So I couldn't control that. And then she goes, like, explode and scream, Mom. It was the night before.
So now she said she hit her with a belt. Is that what she said she hit her with? The belt that was there?
The belt, yeah.
Did she say she used anything else though?
No, she didn't tell me.
Did she say how many times she hit her, or did she give anything?
I didn't ask.
Okay.
I didn't have time to ask her.
And then obviously we talked about there's the walker looked like the piece was broken off of it.
Yeah, I think there was also as a tool.
Okay.
And I don't know, because who was eating that lemon?
The lemon was there.
That was weird.
Where that would be? Do you even know, or?
It's a refrigerator.
It was in the refrigerator usually?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a refrigerator. That stainless steel refrigerator. I have a lemon, full lemon. I have a lemon cut already, but that looked like it was full lemon.
Yeah, it was kind of bitten
and looked like someone squeezed and forced.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was really. I mean, I can imagine that, but it's not typical. I didn't see Sophia eat the lemon.
Like I said before this, though, has she ever been physical with you at all? Like try to hit you or like that?
I would say she may get them. Actually, I don't know. It was triggered because night before I picked her up from the school. I went to some gentleman, so he prepared dinner. So we swam in the pool, and there was something like that. She trying to push me in the pool. So I said, I don't want to. So I started wrestling with her, and she was aggressive. And then she losing. She started crying. She went in his apartment because we was outdoors, and she was crying. So I let it go. I didn't make any attempt to calm her down. But then I explained to Sophia, I'm stronger. Why are you trying to fight with me? So this was case that I had to break. And from that, I think she was very offended.
Did it seem like she was play fighting then, or was it more of like aggressive fighting, would you say?
It's for beginning it was like play, and then I see she was aggressive.
Okay. So it kind of switched in the middle.
It switched in the middle. And she tried, and I kept her over the pool. I said, why are you pulling me and trying to drop me in the pool? I can do it better as you. So I keep it. I say, you want to go down to the pool and dress? No. So she started see that, and I pull her away and said, you see, I have a chance. I can do it.
Right.
Why are you trying to? And she would start crying, and then she was her joy separated. She went home. And then, I see she disappointed, so I took the car and drove her back to her apartment. And then it actually started. Then her mother called, and she were trying to drive her to the pool. I said, I did it, but she initiated. She trying to fight with me. It's one case of it.
obviously the way she was acting was obviously very agitated right now, and I don't think that's normal. That's not normal for her at all.
Normal.
Okay. How has that been happening more frequently, or how would you? Has it been getting worse and worse, or has she, like, right the way she's acting now, even last night, obviously, has that been happening more often? Is that something that's gone on for a long time, or is that fairly new?
It's gone a long time since she came.
Alright.
And then the issue came, I don't know, maybe as a child she didn't understand that the immigration doesn't play, And her mother, I don't know if mother insists to her and she put the pressure on me.
But, so over in Ukraine, was she having these type of outbursts and kind of being...
In Ukraine?
Yeah, being very agitated, I would say?
I would say once she had the issue.
Okay.
Once it's at the time of the bullying she had.
Okay. How long ago was that, would you say?
It was in 2013, like in 2000, right when war started.
Okay.
2022.
22, okay.
Yeah, let's say 2022, and I brought her 2023. Yeah.
Okay. But other than that, it was maybe the one time. Other than that, not this.
Or 2000. I guess no, it's happened 2023 on beginning in March.
March. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it had. So now, so it's kind of seemed like it's maybe been increasing as time has gone by. She's been getting worse and worse. Would you say, or?
I would say she become kind of worse because her mother, and she had that attachment she broke, and she started very aggressive with me. She always argued. I had to avoid the argument. It was very hard. So then I see it doesn't help. So I've been pushing her, to do her duty with the school, with obeying, and so on.
I always like to go down now, maybe see if we can get your daughter come up here and talk and stuff like that. Before we go off record, is there anything else you think I need to know that you want to tell me?
I mean, I just everything in my mind. I'm trying to think about that last night.
Right.
Yeah, it was a rough night, and yeah, she was crying. She didn't sleep. We have a call from because Ukraine is already awakened.
Right.
So we talked to mother. I mean, she was pushing me out of the bed because she didn't want me there. I insisted, and I was already sleeping, and I was calm. She trying to speak. I said, Sophia, you got to stop.
Right.
And she was speaking. She saw me not replying. She fell asleep. That's something. Then today morning, I woke her up. She was upset that she didn't go to school. I explained her, and I didn't notice anything like bring to the point of where we at right now.
And yeah, there's a big difference between being aggravated and agitated and then attacking someone and actually hurting them. All right, sir.
I should come a little bit early. I said, when it happened, when I came, she said, like half an hour.
Oh, so she did say it happened about half an hour beforehand?
Yeah. Before I came. So.
Did you ask her, did you call? Did you say, why didn't you call 911? Did you ask any of that kind of stuff?
I mean, she didn't have a phone, but anyway, I never expect that.
But so you said, when did this happen? She says a half hour before?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. This will conclude the tape statement by Detective Kevin SCCM 14124. Time now is 4:14 a.m. We'll go down and we'll have you try to talk her up. So what I like to do is get her up here and try to see if we can get her to talk to me. I saw what looked like some blood on her clothing and stuff like that. We're probably going to need to take her clothing at least and stuff like that and kind of go from there. So give me 1 second. Let me go to my supervisor. I'll be right back, okay?
Detectives discover that Sofia has been claiming that she helped her grandmother, who was already dying. As investigators continue working the case, Vladimir shares photos and videos that show his mother in perfect health.
Святого Духа, нині повсякчас і на віки вічні. Благословляються та освячуються усі ці великодні страви благословенням освяченої води цієї, в ім'я Отця і Сина і Святого Духа. Амінь. Зараз разом будемо співати «Христос Воскрес», так, щоб аж до Києва було чути, і щоб Україна воскресла також. Христос Воскрес!
Смертю смерть подолав, і тим, що в гробах життя дарував. Христос воскрес із мертвих, смертю смерть подолав, і тим, що в гробах життя дарував. Христос воскрес із мертвих, смертю смерть подолав, і тим, що в гробах життя дарував. Христос воскрес із мертвих, смертю смерть подолав, і тим, що в гробах.
Investigators now believe Yevhenia was beaten to death with a belt and her own walker. Sofia Koval pleaded no contest to manslaughter in adult court. She was sentenced to up to 3 years in a juvenile facility and community supervision until age 21. She is expected to be deported to her home country of Ukraine.